Hello, my wonderful friends. Welcome back. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Elena. I love all things makeup and beauty. And today we are zoomed in. We are barefaced Elena. And that is because we're going to be doing a full face of Colourpop makeup. I'm really excited. I did this video about a year and a half ago. And since then, I have accumulated different type of Colourpop products. So if you want to see a full face of Colourpop and you just like makeup in general, then definitely keep on watching. So I'm just letting y'all know it is 90 degrees outside, and for the sake of the quality of the video, I turned off my air because my air is like extremely loud. So yeah. Yep. It's hot, so let's just go ahead and get through this. I'm not gonna be editing too much. It's just going to be me doing my makeup, just talking a little bit of chit-chatty, you know, spill some tea. So yes. So I have not actually primed my face for a bit due to the extreme humidity and hot weather. So I just go in straight into my foundation. And for the foundation, I'm using the Pretty Fresh Colourpop foundation. This is one of my staples in my collection. Now, I have not used it for quite a while because I've been trying to use this one foundation that I've gotten from my parents. Oh my goodness. My brain just stopped working for a second. It is a brand that I don't show on my channel. It was a new brand also to me, so I wasn't so sure, but I looked up some things and it just didn't seem right with my morals, my values. So yes, but we're going to be doing the Pretty Fresh Colourpop foundation. And also, I have been using a brush lately. Yeah, who am I? I have been doing a lot of different stuff lately. Yeah, this might be a little too yellow for me. Maybe not. We will see. I can always just blend it in down my neck. Oh my goodness. So yeah. Yesterday was 4th of July. Yeah. I didn't go to bed till 1 a.m. due to the fact that people were shooting off fireworks and literally right next to us too. So there was like no way that I was going to be able to sleep. But my husband somehow fell asleep through all of it, snoring also. It was crazy. I'm like, are you like even human? Like, how do you sleep through this? I can't sleep through it. Yeah, this is gonna be looking a little too dark, but I will go ahead and fix that up with the concealer. I mean, it doesn't look too bad. I think once you blend it in, it's not too bad. Now, I really love this foundation because it just works really good with my skin type. I have a combo mostly oily skin type. So, yes. But yeah, yesterday was 4th of July. My husband and I, we just went to the lake. Just basically chilled. That's it. It was really, really fun. Really nice time. I enjoyed it. Probably one of the best 4th of Julys I've had in a while. And I know that the world / the US hasn't been kind to us, but I still respect the 4th of July. I will tell you that. I still respect it. So yes, but yeah. So I'm really liking it, and I've been using a brush due to the fact that I feel like this is just so much easier than using a sponge. I do use a sponge, don't get me wrong. I do use a sponge still, but not for my foundation anymore. And I feel like I can really get the coverage I want. Now, the reason why I was using a sponge is because, like, I don't like a lot of foundation on me, but I have been progressively getting more creative into makeup, I guess I could say. You can check out my Instagram and you'll see what I'm talking about. I always link my Instagram down below. I also always put my discount codes in the description box down below. So if you want to save some coin with some brands, then go ahead and check that out. Some of them I do get commission, some of them I don't, but I'm not like a picky person when it comes to discount codes. I'm just glad I have a discount code to share with you guys. That's basically it. So yes. But I think it's looking pretty good. I think it's looking pretty blended. Yeah. I'll just go ahead and just do the neck a little bit. I am having some breakouts also due to the weird weather here. Like, it gets cold at night, but then it gets extremely hot during the day. And my face is not liking that. Let's just say that. So, yeah. But I think we're looking pretty good. Yeah, I would highly recommend this foundation, to be honest. Because as you see, it's not really cakey when you look at it like this. Now, if you were to look at it extremely close, yeah, it might look a little cakey, but I feel like that's with every foundation. And it just really depends on your skin type also. Yeah. Oh my goodness, I feel like there's a hair somewhere. I don't know. Also, I've been getting wrinkles. Do you see this? Like, what the actual heck is happening? And I'm putting on some anti-wrinkle serum because I need to now. I'm only 24. How's this even happening? I don't know. I don't ask questions here. But yeah. But, oh, yes. I don't know. It just feels really good to brush a brush on your face, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, that's the foundation that I do use. Is the Pretty Fresh Colourpop foundation. I do apologize for clearing my throat. I got some allergies, so yes. Okay, next, I'm going to be using the Pretty Fresh concealer from Colourpop. Of course, it's Colourpop. Oh my goodness, full face of Colourpop. Wow. And I have not actually gotten a concealer brush yet. This is when I do use a sponge is for concealer, but I think we're just going to use a brush just for the convenience here. But this one's also really nice. Now, I first got this. I didn't like it. It was creasy, but it doesn't crease anymore. I will tell you, though, it still smells like pure chemicals, and it's nasty. But that could just be me also. I haven't heard anything bad about this concealer, so it probably is just me, to be honest with you. And I don't even know if this is a concealer brush, but it's going to be a concealer brush now. I love this so much. I've been also using the heck out of this, but as I said, I've been trying to use that one foundation. Oh, yes. I don't know. Putting on makeup today feels really good. I haven't put on, like, makeup like this for a while. And it just feels nice. So, yeah. I'm going to brush out the creases. The creases aren't really under my eyes like they were before. Okay, so is this too dark? I'm thinking if the foundation is too dark and if I should lighten it up, but I don't think it's too dark. I think we're okay. I think we can get away with it. So yeah, for the concealer, I just use this Pretty Fresh concealer. And for my brows, I've been using this Twisted Slate eyeshadow palette from Colourpop. If you know, you know. I do not like this palette at all. It does not work for me. It just didn't work for me. But it does work for my brows, actually. So yeah, I don't know. I found out that it works for my brows, so I just use it for my brows now. Now, I am not the best at brows still, okay? And I might not even show all of this in camera. I'll probably just do a little bit of it and then just do the rest off camera. But yeah, that's what I've been using for brows. I don't really have any brow products due to the fact that I have not done my brows in the past. And I just recently been doing them, so that's why also. Now, basically, for me, I just go, like, in this. Of course, I do fix things up, too. Don't worry. Yeah, I go in like this, and with no extra product, I just swipe right here. That's basically all I do with my brows. Like I said, no additional product. And it's not going to be perfect, okay? But it does look a lot better. I was getting tired of people saying, wear your brows. So I just decided, you know what, heck with it. I'm going to try to do my brows. And I have been getting better. Don't get me wrong. I have been getting better. Actually, that's not too bad. We're just going to keep it. If it's good, I leave it because I ain't going to mess with it. Because if I mess with it, oh my goodness, I'm just going to mess it up. And I really don't feel like having to redo it. So yes. So yeah. I hope everybody did have a good 4th of July. Yeah, we had a pretty good one. Ours, you know, isn't normal, I guess, because everybody's like having fireworks, everybody's eating hot dogs, and we didn't do that. We just ordered Chipotle, sat by the lake, had a picnic, just had a lake day, and called it good enough. That was our 4th of July. We didn't see any fireworks this year either, which I am not mad about, okay? I am not a people person. I don't like going out in big crowds. I will tell you that. I have a fear of going out in big crowds due to, you know, how the world is now and how America has been. So yeah, I don't really feel like, I don't know how to word this without getting demonetized. I just feel like still being alive and living my life. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. So yeah. But yes. So this is basically how I do my brows. They're not going to look perfect. They're not going to look symmetrical. And I honestly just don't care. They're looking actually pretty good today. So after I do that, I actually use this brow gel. It's not from Colourpop. But I do use a brow gel just to, I don't know, make my brows kind of look natural, I guess. I just basically just pop these little guys up like this. Pop these guys up just a little bit. Now I do that just because when I shave my eyebrows, I don't really know how to shave my eyebrows, okay? So I just do the best I can, so. But I just kind of want to go in like this. I'm sorry if it's not focusing. Yeah, that's basically it. I kind of want my brows to look natural, but at the same time, I kind of want to have brows. So yes, but this is how I do my brows. As I said, they are not perfect. They are never going to be perfect. Yeah. But yeah, that is my brows. And like I said, this is what I use. And I use this color right here. It does not it has a name, of course, but I can't see the name because this palette be dirty. I use it a lot. So yes. But next we're going to be doing, oh my goodness. I'm blanking. Next we're going to be doing my bronzer. And it is the matte bronzer. It's in Avila Beach. I do have quite a big pan on it. So yes, but this is like my staple also. Oh my goodness, I got like a hair going on. Let me like, what is going on here? Oh my goodness. Y'all just give me a second. I'm struggling over here, so just, yeah, don't mind me. So I found the culprit of my struggling eyeball. It is these eyelashes right here. I did not pluck them out. They just were there. So yeah. But now that we have that under control, let's go ahead and do my bronzer. And like I said, this is one of my staple bronzers, of course, because it has a pan in it. Now, it is more of a lighter bronzer. I do not like doing dark bronzers. Yeah. I'm not much into a dark bronzer person, I guess. But, yeah. You might not be able to tell on camera. I can hardly tell right now. But it is there. And I guess I do like an impactful bronzer when it comes to doing my Instagram makeup. My Instagram makeup and my YouTube makeup, it's whole different aesthetics, if I'm going to be honest here. But yes. So yeah. I can't believe it's July already. Yeah, everything has gone quickly. Let's just say that. I'm actually kind of glad the year's gone quickly, because this year has not been kind to my husband and I. Let's just say that. So I'm kind of glad. I'm hoping next year is better for us. As I said in my last video, or the last video after that, I don't remember which video, but things have been kind of turning around, but now something else has came up, which I'm not surprised. That's how the whole year has been going for us. But I also am actually gonna be working, like, out in the community. As you know, social media or content creating was my full-time job. But right now it's not incoming. There's no incomes coming in. So, and with life, everything happening, I'm gonna be getting a job. Yeah. The reason why I didn't have a job, because I probably have to repeat myself 100 times. I have really, really bad mental health issues. Not really bad, don't get me wrong. I'm like sane and stuff. I'm not mental. I just have really bad anxiety. I get really bad stress easily. I don't talk about it much, and I don't really want to talk about it. I just tell you the gist of it, and you can go from there. So working out in the community with people is just not a good idea with me. But because times are tough right now, I'm gonna be working a part-time job. And let me tell you, for reals, people were like, on social media, it is hard to get a job. I tell you not. I kid you not. It is really hard to get a job. Like, holy cow, I've applied to so many places. I followed up on places. They say they'll call us if they want to hire. Nothing. It's been a whole mess. It has really been a whole mess. I could say maybe perhaps because I've been absent with a job for a year and a half, maybe. Maybe that could be why, but I do have 5 years of retail experience. So, yes. But yeah. It's crazy right now. But this is what the bronzer are looking like. Like I said, you probably can't see it, but yeah. And I got this from Target. I don't know for sure if it's a Target exclusive bronzer. I don't know for sure. I feel like it is on the website, though. Maybe I did get it on the website. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anymore. I have so many products that I forget what I have. Or I forget what, where everything came from. Next, we're going to be doing my blush. Now, I don't have a blush, like a matte blush per se, from Colourpop. But I do have this Soul Body powder shimmer. I know it's like a body shimmer, and it's in Catwalk, but this actually really does work for a good blush, a shiny blush right here. I've been a blush person this year. I don't know why. I just haven't. It's all right though. No complaints there. So yeah, but I'm just gonna peck it on right here. And as I said, it may not even look like a blush to you, but it does look a little dark to me. And I will put some highlighter on, because as you see, we can kind of have a pink tint right there. Yeah, you can tell. I think you can definitely tell. And this is in Catwalk. I have no idea what collection this was from. I was gifted this by my best friend. And for my highlighter, I'm going to be using the Super Shock Cheek Highlighter Addicted to W. Have no idea what collection this is from either, but this has also been a staple. I have been loving the heck out of this highlighter. Yeah. Oh my goodness, I have so many brushes. I do have Colourpop brushes, but I don't really use those anymore. I mean, I do, but I haven't. I still love them, don't get me wrong. But, and you know me, I'm a highlighter queen, okay? I go crazy with highlighter. It's just how it goes here. So yeah. I even put some on my nose. But yeah, I will be getting a job. So I don't know what my schedule is going to look like with my YouTube / social media. As I said in my last video, Instagram right now is my #1 priority over YouTube. Just because Instagram is a lot easier right now. And I want to be a full-time content creator that actually has income that comes in. So yes. But yeah, this is what it's looking like so far. I'm loving it. Yeah. It's a little crazy, more than I usually do, but I don't mind it. So let me go ahead and find a lip product that's going to be good. Let me find a good eyeshadow palette, and I will be back, you guys. So actually, for my lips, I've been using this tint thingy in Give Me S'mores. It's literally just a lip tint. And it is super nice. I'm not gonna lie, it's actually kind of hydrating. And it smells really good. Like, really good. Yeah, it's just this, basically. It's just neutral, and I'm really, really loving it. So, yeah. So, for my eyeshadow palette I'm going to be using today, it's going to be Sage the Day. I love this palette so, so much. I have not played with this palette actually for quite a bit, to be honest with you. And I think it is only, you know, the right choice option. That's all I can think of right now, is to use my Colourpop brushes. The Colourpop brushes I have are just eye brushes. Like, I didn't have any like blush brushes, highlighter, foundation, none of that. They were just eye brushes. So let me go ahead, find those, and we will get started with my eye look. So these are what the brushes look like. It was like a pack of 6, maybe 7. I don't remember. There's other couple brushes, but they're not like handy for my eyes. They're like what you call it, eyeliner brushes. But yeah, I have not used these brushes for a bit, so let's see. I've been using certain brushes for my eye makeup lately. But yeah, we're gonna go into Sips Tea right here. I have been doing my eye makeup differently than I have in the past. So yes, I will tell you that. I'm gonna go ahead and just scooch you on this way. I feel like I'm not too much in frame. But basically, I just pack the lighter shadow right here. Usually I would go right here, but nope, we are changing things up a little bit. So yeah. But that's all I do. I basically just do this with the lighter shade. I'm going back in with that shade. I'm gonna do the other eye. Yes, I'm getting part-time job. Oh, heck no, I'm not getting a full-time job. Part-time job, have no idea where. I've applied to many places, followed up. They've told me either that they're looking through applications right now, the manager is on vacation, or better yet, they're gonna call me if I'm applicable for being hired, or even for an interview. So yeah. But we all know what that means, okay? That means no. And I do apologize, but like, I am sweating, and I don't know if you can see it. I feel like my face is a little wet, a little damp right now. But yes, I just found this way is a lot easier. I'm not gonna do a complex look, okay? We're just gonna do something simple. But me being simple has not been an option lately, so that's gonna be different, but hey. Not here complaining. Next we're gonna do Keep Calm right here. This does have a big dip in it, because I do actually use that shadow quite a bit when I was using this palette, and I go into multiple palettes now. That's also another reason why I do more complex looks than I have. So yeah. And I really love this eyeshadow palette. I am pretty sure it's still available. Last time I was on Colourpop website, which was like 2 days ago, because they're having like a sale of some sort. This eyeshadow palette was on the website. I also know it is on Ulta's website, because I think that's where I got this palette actually was from Ulta. I know it's not an Ulta exclusive. I don't think it is. I really don't think it is, but I am not 100% sure right now. My brain is not braining, but that's because of the heat. Oh, yeah. But as you see, I do my makeup so differently than I have in the past. And if this is your first video, hi. I just want to say hi. Hoping you're having a good day. Hope you're having a good year. Yeah. So, yes. But with the part-time job, while looking, I'm still going to be doing content. I will try to. I'm thinking about pre-filming videos so that way when I do get busy, like I said, it's only going to be part-time. My husband and I agreed no more than 3 days, no more than 24 hours a week. So, of course, I will have time, but at the same time, during that time, I still have a lot of stuff I have to get done. Yeah. It's not all sunshine and daisies here, let's just say that. But that's just life, okay? Now I'm gonna go ahead and just blend these two together a little bit. I know it's not a blending brush, but I don't have a Colourpop blending brush. So we're gonna do what we can do. Okay. So yeah, that's looking pretty good. Okay, next we're gonna go into... Okay, as I say, I want to do something simple, so we're not gonna be too dramatic here. We're gonna go into Manifest, which is this right here. So yeah, we're gonna go on. We're still gonna be using this small brush. It is the E21. I do apologize, I didn't even say what brush it was. But we're just going a little bit into the inner corner right here, just to darken up the outer corner. Outer corner. It's the outer corner, Elena, not inner corner. The outer corner. Also, if you are a YouTuber and you are monetized and you're watching this video, I would highly suggest subscribing to the YouTube partner channel. Oh my gosh, what is going on today? They announce their updates and stuff like that, and there is a new update regarding YouTube videos. So basically, if you don't know, I'm going to tell you now. You have to have authentic in your own videos now. Using AI, because I know a lot of people use AI. You can still use AI in a certain way, but you cannot be using other people's videos. You cannot be using AI really that much anymore, or you'll be getting it demonetized. So you have to make authentic videos now, which I make authentic videos. I don't use AI or use other people's content either. So I'm not too much into the trouble, but I just want people to know, if you do that, just be careful. I don't know what the guidelines are per se, because I just saw it today. But okay, we're gonna use this as a blending. Actually, I'm gonna do this first. But I just wanted to make aware of that. So yes, I know it's so random, but I just wanted to let you all know. And now I'm just blending this oh so slightly. I don't really do a lot because I will be covering it, this part at least, up with a shimmer. So I don't have to really, be precise on it. And I will blend the edges, the outer edges, don't worry. But yeah. I love Colourpop, by the way, if I have not told you already. Colourpop is one of my favorite affordable brands. Now, I know some people don't like Colourpop, but I'm one that really does like Colourpop. Yeah. Okay, it's not looking too bad. Now, I did find this brush. It is the E16 brush. we're gonna be using this as a blending brush because this seems like a blending brush to me. And I'm just doing the outer edges like this. I'm not focusing too much right now. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. And usually I haven't blended my looks, but like I said, I definitely have become a different person when it comes to doing my makeup. So yeah. But I love Colourpop. I really do. Now, some of their releases have been a hit or miss. Lately misses. I don't know what's going on with Colourpop. I still really like them, though. And I will always purchase from them. Don't get me wrong. But some of the releases that they have done lately haven't been, like, their top releases that they usually do. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. But I'm not here to judge. Okay? We are human. We make mistakes. You know, it is what it is. But yeah, it's looking... Okay. So we are looking blended. Okay, next I'm going to be doing my lower lash line. And I'm thinking about going into Intuition right here. This one right here. I'm just going to use the E21. The brush I have been using. And I'm just going to dab like this. And then I will blend it out. Now, if I'm quiet during this part, it's because I make really weird faces when doing my lower lash line. I don't know about y'all, but I make really weird faces. So yeah, and I just blend these two like this. Yeah. And I think with doing just a full face of one brand, it really does reduce the fallout. I love indie brands. Indie brands are more of what I use. So there's a lot more fallout because their formulas are just a lot better, to be honest. Yeah. So there hasn't been too much fallout, I don't think. Not that I've seen. Oh my goodness. I'm sweating so much right now. And I'm trying to, like, have you guys on camera. No, you can't really see the shade, but I really don't mind that. It's not the star of the show. Yeah. Okay. Next for the shimmers. You know me. I love the Nature's Bay. And Nature's Bay right here, that's my favorite shade in this palette. And I'm going to be using a E18 brush right here for my shimmer. Just gonna dab it a little bit, and I'm just gonna put it right here. Now, I usually do spray my brush, but I don't feel like spraying it today. It's way too hot for this makeup to be on all day. It's not gonna last all day, I can tell you that. So there's really no point in spraying my brush. And as I said, oh my goodness. As I said, I was going to cover this up. So, yeah, you couldn't really, you know, tell it's not too blended. Yeah. That's what it is. I don't have much tea going on. I do want to make a video about tea, though. Well, I mean, like, you know, spilling the tea. You know, gossip. Because I have some things. I have some thoughts, opinions that have came up recently that I'd like to share with you guys. And I think would be very helpful also to my audience, to content creators, to smaller content creators specifically. Yeah. Because I've been going through some things. I've been, like, you know, reaching out to brands to get an affiliate code or PR, whatever one, or discount code. It don't matter. And that has been a wild ride. Let's just say that. And I would like to oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I'd like to tell you guys about my journey and just let you guys have some info on it, because let me tell you, it's rough, and you guys need to know things, okay? You guys need to know you are worth it. Let's just start with that. Okay, next I'm going to Retreat Me. And I really love this shade too. This is one of my favorite shades also. But you guys are worth it, okay? Don't let a brand pull you down. Oh my gosh. You see that? That is a bug. What the heck? Okay, that was very random. I apologize. I would cut that out, but that was literally in the middle of my story. How rude of you, bug, to interrupt my story. Okay, so as I was saying, you guys are worth it, and don't let brands pull you down just because you're a smaller content creator. You guys are awesome. Keep going, okay? I had this one brand I reached out to, and they were just extremely rude. Now, I'm not going to say what brand. I have talked about the brand. No, I haven't talked about the brand on my channel. Talked to it about one of my friends. But I really wanted to support this brand so bad. And it's a 50-50 still for me. You know, this brand, it is an indie brand. I will tell you that, but I'm not going to tell you anything else. It is an indie brand. I have contemplated about, you know what I mean, okay, about buying things because they have gone on sale. But every time, and there was a palette that was really good discounted that I really wanted so bad from them. I couldn't do it because I couldn't do it because of how they responded to me. And I will tell you, I'm very professional, okay, about my emails, my messages. If you really want to DM me, and I'll show you if you don't believe me. I basically just tell them that, hi, my name is Elena. I'm a beauty content creator. I admire your brand. I am interested in PR or in an affiliate code. I basically tell them I do reviews, tutorials. I showcase my looks in videos / photos. I tell them my socials, and I tell them thank you for reading this. Please reach out when you have the time, and if you do consider me, blah, blah, blah. That is literally it. I don't know what's wrong with that. But yeah. So we're going to go into Lip Vibes right here. But with that brand, I just couldn't do it. I'm mad at myself because I really want to. I just can't. Just something about me, I just can't. And we're actually going a little bit into the inner corner right here with that shade. I just couldn't. And it was so sad because, I don't know. And as I said, I don't want to go too much into go into too much details. But let's just say, okay, because y'all are probably just wanting to know. So I reached out to them, and basically they just told me that they can't even consider me because I don't have the following or interaction account. Okay, that's understandable, okay? Understandable. But it may not sound rude, okay? But how they worded it was very unprofessional of them. Yeah. I felt like they could have been like, hey, we love your work, keep going, but unfortunately, we just don't have we don't have any openings right now for collaborations. And with our brand being smaller, we do like people to have a better following count and interaction account, but we really do love your work, and we will definitely consider you in the future if we have any openings. They should have been like that. Instead of being, we can't even consider you. That just ticked me off, okay? It really made me mad, but besides the point. Yeah, I think this is going to be the look, the eyeshadow look. Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be the eyeshadow look, y'all. I'm hot, so I kind of just want to be done with this video. As you see, I'm literally sweating right here. Okay, yeah. So, yes, I do have a Colourpop mascara, but we're not going to be using that because that mascara was absolute trash. I can't with the mascara, I'm sorry. I just can't. I'm also not going to put any eyeliner on just for the sake of just me being hot and I just don't want to. So yeah, I use Sage the Day. So let me go ahead, find a mascara, put it on, and I will be right back to show you guys the finished look, talk about a little bit about the products and the look and just Colourpop in general. And yeah, so I will be right back, you guys. Okay, y'all, this is the finished look. Please do not mind the hair. The hair is crazy today. Like I said, it's very humid and I'm dying right now with the lights and no air right now. It's just too much for me to handle. But yeah, this is the finished look. I'm really loving it. I don't know. I love Colourpop in general. So, but yeah, let me just look at myself one more time. Let me admire myself. Oh yeah. We're slaying today. Definitely slaying. But yeah, I liked every product that I used. Some of it has been new, like on my channel at least. You guys haven't seen it on my channel. I've been using it quite a bit, like those, what you call it? Oh my gosh, like blinking highlighter, blush, the brows. I think that might be it. I don't know. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I will be back with a lot more makeup and beauty content. Yeah. Till then, you guys stay beautiful, stay healthy, stay safe. Please stay cool also. And drink plenty of water. If you don't like water, drink a nice fluid, I guess. I don't know. I know some people don't like water, so I don't want to force y'all to drink water. But stay hydrated, okay? Please. And yeah, I will be back. You guys are amazing. And also, I just want to thank everyone for the support. So yeah, bye.